அங்க லைவ் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஓகே. ஜஸ்ட் டிஷ். Very good. So we are live in multiple platforms. So let's see who are all live. How many people? 0 people joined so far. Two people. Hi everyone. Okay. The strong mom. Hi. Let's give a couple of minutes for people to join. Today is just a general live Q&A for us to figure out and answer questions that you might commonly have. So I'm live on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and on Twitter, all 4 platforms together. Let's wait for people to connect and then start answering them. Okay. Guys, if you have questions, you can start posting so that I can start answering your questions. Let's maintain strict boundaries on fitness, fat loss, everything related to fitness alone. Let's see who's going to ask the first question. Okay, Vedic life. How much should I ideally weigh? I'm going to the gym for 6 months. I'm 152 centimeters. And how to reach my ideal weight? See, first of all, there is nothing called as ideal weight because it was created to make people aware whether they are obese or not. If you see, they will have a disclaimer: if your body fat percentage is below 15%, or if you are an athlete with good muscle mass, this is not applicable for you. Rather than chasing the weight, due to which many people try to do stupid things of dropping too much calories or working out too much, start focusing on realistic non-scale victories. One, if you look in the mirror, there shouldn't be any extra flabs of skin around your waist or stomach or any of your body part that is having a lot of fat. The second thing, you should look strong and feel strong, which means if you climb 4 or 5 flights of stairs, you shouldn't feel tired. Other than that, if you're trying to do any specific sport, are you able to play that sport well? Only these are the real parameters you should be chasing, not the weight. Because if someone is having this broad shoulders and there is another one who is having a narrow shoulder, then the bone structure is different. You cannot expect both of them to be on an ideal weight around the same weight. So it is subjective. Okay. Hi, SS Mobiles. Hi, Vedic Life. So you have another question: how to breathe during exercise? See, there are different schools of thoughts, but let me tell you the safest way of doing. Okay. Whenever you're doing a negative, that is bringing the weight along with the gravity. For example, in a bench press, if you're bringing the weight to your chest, or let's say on a squat, you're going down, these are the easy parts of it. So during that, you can inhale so that you can supply a lot of oxygen for the tough movement, that is the pressing or squatting up. This is the safest way of doing it. But when power lifters try to do it, they do it a little different. Before starting the entire rep, they take a deep breath, hold their stomach tight, and then do their movement. And after completing the rep, they exhale. But when we call about safety, even if you are a heart patient or you're trying for wellness and all those things, breathing during the positive, that is inhale during the positive and exhale during the, sorry, inhale during the negative and exhale during the positive is the ideal way. Okay. What can I do about muscle soreness? Okay. See, muscle soreness happens because your muscle is not able to recover. So we have to focus specifically on recovery. So the number one thing that I would recommend is check whether you are taking enough protein, at least 2 to 2.5 grams of protein per kg of your body weight. Second, are you sleeping 7 plus hours in the night to enable proper hormonal and recovery response? Number three, have you periodized your workout properly so that you are hitting the muscles for them to recover completely? When these three things are right, adding in some mild stretching and, like taking some steam or cold showers can help you recover. So the basic rule is fix your diet, sleep. That should solve it for 90% of the people. If not, mild stretching and other recovery techniques will help. Okay. What type of body does Dhruv have in Mahan? It's a tough question because, like nobody is on a specific body type like ectomorph, endomorph, or mesomorph. If you're trying to segregate it in that. When you are talking about a movie star, their goal is to look good and fit on a screen where he would have worked on getting an athletic physique. So he fits into that category. Will protein powder help in weight loss? Okay. See, first and foremost, protein supplements are a luxury that will help you reach your protein goals easily because you can mix it with water or a juice or milk and gulp it down fast rather than chewing, like chicken or tofu or paneer, right? So that's convenience and luxury. When you're talking about fat loss, if your macros are right, that is, you're taking 2 or 2.5 grams of protein per kilogram, eating carbohydrates only to fuel your workouts, and plenty of fiber and essential fat, you will ideally start losing your fat. In that cycle, if you're not able to get in enough protein from normal food, adding a protein shake helps. Or if you're an athlete, taking a protein shake post workout helps your recovery ability a little bit better, but it is not a mandate. Okay. How much protein should I intake to increase muscle mass? My weight is 65, height 5'4". I'm training for 4 years. Sambit Ghosh, it's always a same rule. You need to get minimum of 2 grams of protein per kilogram. That would be like your what, 65 kgs. So 130 plus grams of protein from quality sources is required. Okay, when I say quality sources, some people start counting like, okay, I'm eating rice, it has 8 grams of protein. Okay, I'm eating dal, it has 16 grams of protein. But these are all really not good quality protein. Okay, so if you want the protein in dal to be effective, you need to mix it with rice and other stuffs, right? So I would say let's consider pure protein sources. Let's say if you're a vegetarian, paneer, tofu, soy, and for non-vegetarian, all types of meat and egg. Let's count how many grams of protein you get from all these sources, split across 4 or 5 meals in a day. If you're able to hit 2 grams per kg of protein through these kind of good protein sources, then you're on a positive way to gain muscle. Now you have to balance your carbohydrates and fats effectively based on your metabolism, and you will start progressing very fast. Okay, sir, is Hrithik Roshan natural? Okay, see, I would like to answer this question straight to the point. Okay, a movie star or anybody taking steroids or not steroids shouldn't be the reason why you judge them. Okay, they are doing things to look good and professional on screen. So, like, if he takes steroids or doesn't take steroids, it doesn't really make a big difference. But if you ask me, is this physique natural? To my experience, he doesn't look natural. Okay. How to lose weight without getting it back. If I stop going to gym, I am gaining back the weight. Okay. Let me explain it in simple ways. Okay. When we are going to gym, okay, and we are working out for 1 hour, let's say we are burning 200 to 300 calories of energy. Okay. And when we are working out, our hunger also increases. So we start eating a little bit more compared to a normal person. All right. So we are, like working hard, feeding the muscle and losing the fat and maintaining the weight. If you stop working out, now there is some 200 to 300 calories of energy that you are burning, which you're not burning now, and you're eating the same food. So the excess food that you eat starts settling in as fat. So if you're stopping your workouts, realigning your diet will help you maintain your weight. But ideally, working out should be a lifestyle or not a temporary fix. Okay. See, this weight gain, weight loss, and all those things, people, like they train really hard to reach their goal. And the moment they reach their goal, they stop it. See, if you are trying to go on top of something, after climbing the top, in order to maintain your position, you have to continue doing what brought you to the top. So people forget that. And for example, on a 90-day transformation, a person will get a six pack, and instantly the next day he starts cheating, and in a week's time it is completely gone. So let's not do any drastic things when you are trying to get into a fitness lifestyle and a fitness goal. Try to make lifestyle modification which you can stick to and continue doing it on the longer run. Okay. All right. I'm just going to take a short break, guys. Just give me a moment. Sorry, guys, my laptop was running out of charge. So I just had to replug it instantly. So I just had to, like step out and step in again. Okay. Okay. How much years as a beginner it will take to get a physique like movie stars? Sanjeev, you have to understand every individual is different. Okay. Some people build muscle very fast based on their genetic potential. Some people build muscle very slow. And some people lose fat fast, lose fat slow. So your body is unique. Nobody else could be you, Sanjeev. So I would say a minimum of 6 months of good workout and diet is required to see some major changes. And each movie star is different. So create the look that you want to do. The next 1.5 years, you'll be able to reach there. How long should I work out? This question has completely different answer based on your goals and level. If you are a normal person trying to become fit and you're doing it for your health and longevity, I would say 45 minutes to 60 minutes a day is the ideal time for you to work out. If you're on intense fat loss, I would say split your workout sessions into two and train 60 minutes in the morning and 30 to 60 minutes in the evening. If you are a professional athlete, you and your coach can work on breaking up your goal and how many hours of effort is required, and you'll be able to plan your diet accordingly and work out based on your needs and sport. When it comes to professional players, they have a team where they have a diet coach, they have a health coach, they have a sports specific coach who are going to work in conjunction and create a plan so that they recover from the workout and progress. Whereas a common man, when you're doing things on your own and you have only one pair of eyes to take care of the progress and reviews, it's always better to limit your workout to 60 minutes per session. SS Mobiles. Master, my weight is 85 kg. Daily workout, 2 hours gym. How many eggs eating daily? See, SS Mobiles, when you are 85 kgs, your requirement for protein is somewhere around 170 grams. Okay, that 170 grams could be met from any of the protein sources that you can eat. It could be from egg, it could be from paneer, it could be from chicken, it could be from any other forms of meat. So let's say a whole egg has 6 grams of protein and egg white has 3. When it comes to egg, I recommend the ratio of 1 whole egg with 4 egg whites if you are trying to lose weight, because too much fat is going to fill up your stomach with too much to store. Okay. When Arun, I didn't mean only 5. So based on your requirement, how many ever eggs you want to eat, plan 1 whole egg for every 5 egg whites you eat. Okay. My bilirubin value is 1.6. Can I still consume creatine? Arun Kumar, your creatine does not spike up your liver value. I haven't seen it ever. So, like when your liver values are high, making sure you control your carbohydrates and processed food, especially sugars in your diet, and make sure you're eating plenty of protein, essential fats, and fiber in your diet so that the values become normal. I have dropped 15 kgs in 2 months, majorly running, but my tummy alone is popping. And how can I reduce the tummy? See, when you are running, okay, running is a great exercise. You burn a lot of energy, out of which a lot of fat goes off. And look at it. If you are running a lot, okay, if you look at the marathon runners, they'll be like thin and slender. So they really don't try to build muscle. They just improve on their endurance, endurance, and endurance. So when you're running, your endurance builds up and you start losing both muscle and fat, even if you're on a high protein diet. Now, when it comes to tummy, when you're running, you lose visceral fat also, which is stored between the organs. But you're not effectively strengthening the walls of your stomach to, like control. Okay, that is one. And second thing is, if you had a big tummy, you have created a lot of space to hang the organs around. So it's going to take more time than your fat loss. So I would say consistently, like go for your runs like you are doing, maybe a little lesser, and start focusing on weight training and improving your posture. Slowly your tummy will also start going in. It's a slow process. Give it time and be consistent. Okay. Welcome, SS Mobiles. How long should I stay on diet to manage my weight? See, when you are on a diet to manage your weight, it means that you need to eat in a certain way to manage your weight, right? So you have to be on diet which suits your body and stay on it forever. This is the reason why I ask people, don't jump into just low carb or keto or something like that. Slowly make minor changes in your diet and step by step gradually proceed to it, so that when you are on a lifestyle, it doesn't feel boring and you stick to it and you stay in shape. See, this is the reason why a lot of people that get coached from me are able to lose weight, get into shape, and stay in shape even after they have done the transformation program. So creating sustainable lifestyle is more important than jumping into a diet. Okay. How to control appetite, especially sweet cravings? Okay. If you ask me honestly, there is no way you can stop the sweet cravings, because right now your brain is like addicted to the dopamine response. What we can do is effectively create habits that will reduce the craving. One thing is, when you are bored and when you are around those foods, the cravings are higher. So don't stock up anything in your refrigerator. Second thing, if sweet cravings are regular pattern, like some people want something sweet after lunch or dinner, I would say store some cut fruits like watermelon, papaya, or berries in the freezer. And when you have the sweet craving, take a couple of pieces and slowly chew them down. You will be able to suffice the craving with an healthy option. Okay. My weight is 80 kgs and I think I'm skinny fat. How much protein is needed? Ram Siddiq. Okay, I spelled the name correct. I don't know. Irrespective of your goal, okay, whether it's fat loss, muscle gain, the starting point of your protein requirement is 2 grams per kg. So your 80 kg, 160 grams is what you should target. And along with it, your workout, your sleep, and how you manage the other macronutrients decide on how you gain muscle or lose fat. In your case, when you are skinny fat, I would recommend you to focus on gaining muscle, keep more carbohydrates around your workout, and equally split your protein into 5 meals. Have plenty of fiber and essential fat. You should progress well. After initial weight loss, I have stopped losing weight. What to do? See, usually, initially, when you just drop your calories and start working out, your body starts losing a lot of water and some fat. But just think, we eat plants, meat, egg, which are completely different. We throw them in, and the body converts it into a part of us, right? When it is that intelligent, it can understand when you are cutting down calories in your diet, and it starts to readjust its working so that, okay, this guy has reduced some 300 calories, let me realign myself so that I can work with lesser calories. This is the reason why I always say, don't focus on the calories. Calories are meaningless if the other parameters are not maintained. So focus on a high protein diet. Make sure you have plenty of vegetables and essential fat in your diet. When you do this and work out regularly, more than the calories, you are keeping your stomach sufficed and you don't crave much for food. When that is attained, your body is comfortably going to allow your workouts to progress and your body starts transforming. Can you turn fat into muscle? Can you turn fat into muscle? Absolutely no way. So, what do they mean by it? When you start working out and eat a proper diet, you start losing fat and building muscle at the same time. So, your fat goes off and you build muscle from the food, the protein you eat. The fat does not convert into muscle. So, the basic ideology is, when you start lifting weights, eat your protein right, you build muscle, and you lose the unwanted fat. This is what people started mentioning as turn your fat into muscle. Now people take it into a literal meaning, which you don't need to. Can I take only fruits for dinner for weight loss? Please help. Just a second, guys. Sorry, guys. So, can I take only fruits for dinner and weight loss? You have to understand this very, very clearly, okay? Fruits are loaded with sugars, fiber, and lot of micronutrients. Whenever you eat sugar, it spikes up insulin, which is a storage hormone. When the storage hormone is active, the fat burning is stopped temporarily. So, if you're eating plenty of fruits, one, you have spiked up your insulin and stopped your fat loss, whatever was happening. The second thing is, when you're eating fruits, they fill your stomach instantly but because of their sugar content, they make you hungry very fast. So if you eat, let's say, a piece of, like let's say a good chunk of chicken or paneer, you won't be hungry for the next 3 hours. But you eat this much amount of any fruit that you want, you'll be hungry in 1.5 hours. So you're disrupting your system and going against fat loss. Rather, eating some protein rich food and salads for dinner. When I say salads, vegetable salads for dinner would be ideal in your case. Can I grow my legs without heavy squats? What are the alternative exercises? With when you're not squatting, you're missing out something big in your leg development. Okay. You might have seen Dorian Yates saying, I did not require squats to build my legs because he had built legs and he was maintaining with other exercises. But if you have technical issues in squatting because of an injury or something, here are some exercises that can help you build muscle, but not to the level of squats. A good hack squat machine, a good leg press machine can help you build good amount of legs, but nothing compared to the squats. Is eating breakfast really important even if I don't feel hungry in the morning? See, breakfast means you eat your first meal after a long fast. Okay, the traditional Indians never ate anything at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. in the morning. We had the practice of brunch. So when you wake up, you have high cortisol levels and your energy levels are high, and you don't feel hungry at least for 3 to 4 hours from the time of waking if you have not practiced yourself by eating early. Okay, that's how the human system works. So morning, the natural hunger starts 4 hours or 5 hours after you wake up. Eating a good protein rich meal that time is considered the real breakfast. But we have been colonized, and like, we want to go to work at 8 a.m, so we eat a breakfast at 7 a.m and start. Rather, we could carry a breakfast and eat it out our workplace when we are hungry. That would be ideal. Sir, I reduced weight from 95 to 75 by exercise and proper diet without weight. Now I am 75 and trying to reduce below 70, but not able to. Shri, see, you are chasing a wrong goal. Okay, when you are just chasing your weight, you will compromise your muscle. Like in the beginning of the live, I said, try to focus on how you look in the mirror. If you are able to see visible abs or a flat tummy and no flabs on your sides or your lower stomach, and your shoulders look strong, you are on an ideal weight. Trying to reach 70 or 65 becomes unrealistic if you have a big bone structure, because you will have to compromise your metabolically active superior muscle tissue that you gained. So don't focus on the weighing scale alone. Look at the mirror and take a decision. I'm 45 years old and pre diabetic, started weight training for the past 4 months. Can I do intermittent fasting? Will my sugar levels fluctuate? See, intermittent fasting is a great way to help you reverse your insulin resistance. A brilliant way. But don't jump into this 16 hours of fasting or 18 hours of fasting directly. Rather, step number one is try to eat your breakfast 1 hour late from your current breakfast time, and try to finish your dinner 1 hour early compared to what you were doing. When you do this change, you have increased 2 hours of fasting. If you get comfortable in the next 2 weeks, try to move your meals another 15 to 20 minutes. This way, try to maneuver it around so that you get 13 plus hours of non-eating fasting window. When you cross 13 hours, your insulin resistance starts going down. If you are able to progress in the hours comfortably, then please go ahead. Okay, guys, I think so. I have answered a lot of your questions, and there are multiple channels through which we are doing. I'll be doing it more often. I'm figuring out a way to, like, even link Instagram into this live. Let me do it soon. I'm planning to do it once a week, at least from now on. Stay tuned. Get your questions ready. I'll be coming here and answering all your questions until my next time. This is your Biglee, over and out.